heartiest congratulations and thanks for joining.
Thank you.
So, manpower is the heartbeat of any organization. So, Mr. Rathan, talk to us about your journey, how you evolved from manpower services to toll management.
So, like you, I'm a fourth generation army officer.
Wonderful. Good to know that.
So my father, grandfather, great grandfather, everybody has served with the army. And then my great grandfather, he is a military cross awardee. So army was always in the blood. So I joined in the short service in 2000. I served for 5 years with the army. I was with the 3rd Battalion Infantry. And so once I completed my contract, so that was the time when I came to Gurgaon. I did my executive MBA from MDI Gurgaon. And me and Uday, we go back a long way. We were together in college. We have been rest of the friends since our college days. And so in 2007 was when we thought of starting this company. And since we had just 8 lakh rupees, capital with us to invest, so we started, thinking about the ideas. And obviously because of my background, and also, in 2005, the Private Security Regulation Act has come, and we could foresee that going forward the industry is going to get consolidated. There's a lot of, even today, there's a lot of unorganized industry, in the manpower segment per se. So we saw this as an opportunity that going forward, once it gets consolidated, there will be a lot of scope for good companies, going forward. That's how we started security. That was the first vertical. And as we, started doing the business, so from security we were providing services. The client would ask for facility management. Then slowly and gradually from security we got into facility management, got into campaign staffing, and that is how the entire holistic manpower services division was created over a period of time. Then in 2014 was when Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship was created in the country at a central level. And by then we already had our infrastructures in place. We had our own training centers where we were training our manpower. And we then saw this as an opportunity where the training programs were being sponsored by Skill Development Ministry. So we started training our security personnel and other manpower personnel. And we very quickly realized that there is a lot of business opportunity doing here, and also skilling is towards contributing towards the country as well. You are skilling the manpower and then placing them in the industry. So there are 36 sector skill councils. So every trade has a sector skill council.
Sure.
So there are almost around more than 38 sector skill councils. So we are affiliated now with every sector skill council, be it logistics, retail, FSI, plumbing, you name a sector skill council. So we have been conducting trainings for these sectors. So that is how skill was created. Then in 2019 we were already providing manpower to these implementing agencies which were running toll plazas on behalf of NHAI. And then what we realized that the toughest part is to provide technical manpower, who runs the show. Then why not understand the entire business and do it ourselves? So then we did our study for 6 months, and then we did a first bid with NHAI. And that first toll plaza happened to be a very profitable toll plaza for us. And then from one toll plaza till today we have operated more than 45 toll plazas across India. And so that is how the toll plaza operations division was started. So one thing that you have to look at it is that we are, as per the best of my knowledge, we are the only company in India to provide this bouquet of services. And you really cannot compare my company with a manpower company or just a tool company or just a skills company. So one thing is that all the verticals were evolved out of our core competency, which is manpower. And manpower remains the common denominator across all our verticals. So that is because of this, my ROE and ROC is very good. Is almost best in the industry. And because all verticals complement each other. So other than this, we have two subsidiaries. One is we have an office in Dubai. It's the Innovision LLC. So we have a license from Ministry of Overseas. We have an immigration license. So we wanted to capitalize on our skills development ecosystem. So we are already upskilling, reskilling these candidates and then sending them, creating job opportunities around Middle East and other parts of the world.
Blue and white.
Yeah. No, both blue and white, and then sending them there for overseas employment. And then another subsidiary we have by the name Aerodrone Robotics. So this is majorly into drone services and drone manufacturing and training. So when we started as a training company. Now with the Drone Act 2021, you cannot fly a drone unless until you have a license.
Absolutely.
So we are authorized by DGCA to issue remote pilot license. So we started with training, but after Ops and Do, we realized that manufacturing this getting into drones is a way forward. So very quickly we put the R&D team in place, and very proud to say that within 6 months time we have created 4-5 very good products which have already passed the defense trials, and we have already started executing orders with the defense. And also we are creating drone as a service. It also complements my security business, where we are getting drones inducted for perimeter security and other. So that's how this is the entire business.
Fantastic. So you're also covering the golden quadrilateral.
The opportunities are there. Yes,
Okay.
they're coming. So we keep looking for new opportunities wherever it is.
Excellent. So Mr. Uday, how are you leveraging technology to boost up your operational efficiencies?
So going forward, in fact, we would be augmenting our manpower services quite pretty aggressively with technology. Currently, since you have very large swaths of infrastructure in the technology space which are not abreast with the current technology that is available. So our idea is to leverage, create a platform and leverage the existing infrastructure to come up to speed with almost to the AI delivery level. So the work is on, and soon I think we would be able to introduce these platforms to.
All right. So what's the key objective of the IPO, and how do you plan to utilize it?
We are basically our growth is dependent on the kind of capital that is available to us. If you look at our numbers, normally we tend to grow by 7 to 8 times depending on the kind of capital that is available to us. The idea is to kind of the monies that are raised to deploy it efficiently and quickly to leverage growth, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
So, so can you give us the overview of the industry? Where is it headed, and how do you plan to? How is the company positioned to capitalize on it?
So see, if you look at the manpower industry,
It's very fragmented.
it's fragmented, but overall, if you look at it, in India, the security industry is almost close to 1,12,000 crore.
Sure.
IFM is bigger than security business, and manpower sourcing, the temping and staffing is bigger. And you look at the compounded annual growth rate is more than between 12 to 14% is the growth. In these. So the opportunity is very big.
Right.
Going forward in the next 5 years, if I look at it, the manpower requirement, yes, it is getting consolidated, but at the same time, there is no dearth of opportunity. So if you are, a reputed company, so because also it is getting organized. Okay, so player like Innovision, we tend to get business because we already have our, presence in 23 states, more than 4 union territories. We have security license of more than 19 states. So we are already there. So scope is there. The only thing is that because we require working capital in every segment, so we become this is a strategic decision which the management takes, that how we would want to focus or grow which vertical. I mean, if I have X amount, I can only invest that amount. Though manpower remains our focus area, but going forward there will be more focus on toll business, because my ROC is better in toll, and then gestation period of realizing the money is very quick. I get the monies on a daily basis.
Sure.
So that is what it is. As far as opportunity is concerned, in toll plaza business, we have a second largest road network in the world, and as of now we are only working with NHAI. Now, NHAI alone has got 146,000 kilometers of road stretch, and they are creating 30 kilometers of road every day, and there has to be a toll plaza at every 60 kilometers. So there is a lot of potential, and there are
FASTag was also augmented.
and there are only 166 players who are, associated, active players who are associated with NHAI under the model that we work. So there is huge potential in, tolling business. So everybody's restriction is money. So I hope so that, once we do the successful IPO, this will have a lot of growth in tolling business. And even skill development, now 8,000 crores has been allocated in this financial budget for the ministry, and now they are coming up very aggressively with a lot of schemes, and we are participating in all these things. So I also see, in this financial year, we see the skills will do very well.
And you have fantastic, unique bouquet of services you offer.
Yeah, that is
That's really
what we have to offer to the investors.
So, Mr. Uday, how do you define Innovision in 5 words, and what is in for key stakeholders, potential stakeholders?
Not 5. I will use one word. It is integrity.
Okay.
Right from the start, we've been, extremely transparent, but very steadfast with what we are doing. So instead of 5, I'll stick to 1, which is integrity.
And of course, the discipline which comes in from the your final words for the viewers.
My final word is that, if you look at the company, it is not that, this company was built overnight. We have a history of 19 years, and if you look at my data, not even leaving just one financial year when there was a total recession in the country, and we were very young then, in 2010. Except that year, we have always shown, a healthy growth in the company. So year on year for 19 years, the company has shown a very healthy growth and has only growing in, vertical. ROC is only getting better. So my final word is that the company is fundamentally very strong, and I do see that, going forward, any investor coming in should be very happy with the growth plan that we have, and we have a very clear growth strategy for the future.
Toll plaza and toll management is the gateway to progress.
Yes.
And all of them can be a part of the growth journey.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.